Me did the young antechua, and maybe I'm discovered for Europe. I come a bush for Ghana. No, me used to tap send, tap send. No fee mobile money transfer. Aye easy, aye convenient, aye fast, and sounds so ye free. Won't you share? Me discover aye map him. Tap send. Intienne. Also download the tap send app. No, ever mobile phone so free. Na first ka come a bush for Ghana Afena na. Tap send. Papa no.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Check it. Green select glucometer. Check it. Push sugar level for check it. Check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Back from the weekend, back from the holidays, and back from so many activities that we had over the weekend. My name is Sammy Flex. This is the editorial right here on Sammy Flex TV. And I know you have been loving the editorial, you have been following it. And today is another opportunity for us to do it, just as we have been doing it every day. Call me Sammy Flex. I am the chief editor here on Sammy Flex TV, and I'm about to do it with my team. The guitar star is Currency on camera. Richie Flex is the editor director of the show, and I have Emmanuel Four-Wheeler PG, who happens to be the producer. With the team, we are set to go and to do it our way, like we have always been doing it. I'm talking about two things, but both things are on the same person, and that is Shatta Wale. So I'm talking about Shatta Wale in Adan, and I'll be talking about Shatta Wale in Italy, AS Roma to be specific. All these things will be just within some few minutes, then we can run away. First, let me tell you about Shatta Wale in Adan. So as part of our activities as a production firm, we have agreed with Shatta Wale to be covering some of his events. And I know that very soon Shatta himself will be making an announcement. That is an official announcement on what we have to do in the near future for both fans, home and abroad. So I'll not go deep into that. I'll just give that space till Shatta Wale is ready to break that information to you. Then you guys are going to be part of what I am telling you now. So we were privileged to have been invited to be part of his latest show that happened at Adan. And I can tell you that it is not easy to be an artist. More so, it is not easy to be like Shatta Wale. When the convoy moved from his house to Adan, it was just through hectic. And that is what I want everybody to know. That sometimes what our artists go through to play some gigs, it is not easy. You just have to understand them. And if you're able to understand them, to get them onto the stage, they give you everything you are looking for. So as part of the team that made sure the organization went down well, we needed that police escort, at least someone who will be leading us so there wouldn't be any distractions and obstructions from fans. Because everywhere Shatta Wale goes to, like the place go gaga. Everywhere Shatta Wale goes to, the place turns haywire and there wouldn't be any room for control. You wouldn't be able to control anything. So there will be the need for a police escort or better still a rider where they will be leading us through the thick and thin of the hassle of the street before we got to Adan. And I can tell you that almost every huge traffic area we got to, Shatta Wale had to spray money. So you get to any place where the traffic is immense, where the traffic flow is very slow, Shatta Wale would have to get out of his car and spray some cash just so that people will make way for him. That was the story from Accra till we got to Adan. Now we got to Adan, and as artists, those who have really come for a festival, he would have to meet some elders and some authorities in town, and once again, he had to go through it. went through these people, introduced himself to them, and he would have to go relax and prepare for the show. Like, look at the lifestyle of an artist. I have been with artists for some 1 or 2 gigs, but for the first time, being on the road with Shatta Wale and his team, it gave me a different experience. Whilst we were leaving, I thought that, okay, the number for the event, as in the team from SM Camp going to the event, I thought, okay, this is an extreme number. But to my surprise, when we got to the event grounds, I realized everybody was needed. To my surprise, I realized everybody was needed. Because when we got there and I realized, okay, this one was doing that, this one was doing that. So I asked myself, if it had been just about some 2-3 people, how were they going to manage it? Crowd control alone was serious. We went there with about 5 cars. Okay, so to be specific, 5 cars. All SUV cars. All these people had to be controlled. Someone should provide food for them. Someone should give them what to eat. Someone should give them what to drink. And without a good number of people, I wonder who will be able to take care of all these people. I know that sometimes dealing with artists, especially top artists, dealing with them in some of these things are a little problem because of funds, because of affordability. You'll be struggling to afford them. But if you are able to go through it and get them onto the stage, you are good. I posted something on my socials just this morning, and I said that I know that getting someone like Shatta Wale for a gig is not coming cheap. Getting someone who is at the caliber of Shatta Wale wouldn't come cheap. But if you are able to get him sorted and you are able to place him on that stage, then as an event organizer, you know that your case is done. On the day I saw it, I might believe that the organizers might have gone through a lot, putting things together for Shatta and his team to get to Adan. I know they might have even stretched their budget just to make sure that Shatta and his team arrive in Adan for the gig. But finally, when the MC introduced him onto the stage for him to come do his thing, that was where I saw the excitement on the face of the organizers. And here I want to talk about George Quay's Image Bureau. George Quay's Image Bureau, they were the producers of the show. They handled the production of the show, set up everything. Some of the MCs I saw on the stage, I saw Nathaniel Arthur of Joy FM fame, or better still Multimedia. I saw Dr. Pounds also on the stage, and I saw DJ Bredash as well. They were all part, more or less, of the George Quay Team Image Bureau, the guys who went to do the event. And the event was actually to open an AstroTurf that has been given to the community by McDan. And everyone knows McDan, like a business person. He has so many businesses. And I believe that because he hails or he comes from Adan, he saw the need that on that special day where the whole town was celebrating their biggest festival, Asafotufian Festival, there was no way he could have ended the festival celebration without a big artist. And that big artist, to me, Shatta Wale was the person who qualified to do that gig for him. Interestingly, when we got to the town, beyond Shatta Wale throwing money here and there was the need for him to make an appearance at the Durbar grounds. And this is where I know that some people are big, but others are bigger. The Durbar was happening. Everything was going on. I saw some ladies marching here and there. I saw security. In fact, let me say thanks to the organizers. They had good security on the day. Police officers, firemen, almost everybody was there just to make sure there will be calm and order on the day. So Shatta Wale got closer to the Durbar grounds. And as usual, you would expect that people who are at the Durbar will be paying attention to what is happening. Then if Shatta Wale would have to even come and pay homage to the elders of the town, he will surely come to do that for them. But what I realized was that the moment Shatta Wale got onto the place, he came out of the vehicle, started spraying some money, the whole Durbar was shut down because everybody who was at the place started running, helter-skelter. Everybody trying to catch a glimpse of what Shatta Wale was doing. Of course, you will come there to try your luck if you'll be able to chance on some of the notes that were flying out and about. It was not easy if you don't have a strong team. In fact, as an artist, Shatta Wale, even if he did not have any strong security team, I'm sure sometimes he will be overpowered by the people. So, my experience has taught me that it is never going to be easy to deal with these top artists. It is never going to be easy to deal with them. But one thing is for sure, that if you are able to go through the process and get them on the stage, you are sure going to have a great show. And the other day we had a good show. If I'm not scared, I can estimate like over about 40,000 or maybe more at the place. Everybody was just present waiting for Shatta Wale as the guy who performed at the last hour. We got there, if I'm not scared, around 12 a.m. to 1 a.m., within 12 and 1 a.m., and still the people were there. Shatta Wale energetically performed for close to 2 hours or more on the stage, non-stop, back-to-back hits, interacting with the public, calling on McDan and some of the elders of the people to just come and address the people who were there at the event. It is always a good thing to have an artist of his caliber on such a stage. And I pray that event promoters will be able to do such collaborations to have most of our A-list artists to go for some of these shows. And I also pray that when event promoters are working with some of these A-list artists, they will be able to go through the process with them. It might not be Shatta Wale alone, because sometimes we hear an event promoter was trying to secure a deal and there were confusion here and there. This one says this one says that. I just got to understand it with my experience last Saturday. The demands around them is necessary. The demands around them might be breaking your back. But you, the event promoter, you should be able to put yourself in a position to handle this. That's what I realized. It wasn't a joke. It was a serious business. And I know that if in subsequent days, if you have to be doing this, the education that we'll be sharing with these people will be great. They need high level of security. They need high level of experts. People who really know what they would even demand in advance before the time comes. I saw all these things. It was a good time. I felt good, and I want to say thanks to the team I went with. The guitar rasta was there in the crowd going through struggles just to get you some beautiful videos. And I've told you there will be better announcement coming from Shatta himself as to how you guys are going to enjoy this. To Richie Flex, who was also there, as well as Emmanuel Fowi PG, making sure we also, as Flex Entertainment or Sammy Flex TV, we presented our team just for this job. Very beautiful videos will be coming out soon, so you guys should just wait for this. And finally, I know we'll be delving deeper into this particular conversation later on Showbiz Daily. We have seen what Ghana's Black Star striker Afena has done with Shatta Wale's On God. Everybody is talking about it. At the moment, if you go online, you know that so many people are just enthusiastic about what the gentleman did. I received a call from one of his managers from Italy just this morning, and I want to say shout out to Maxwell. Big thanks to you. I know we have connected all this while, and today I was so happy when I got a call from you. Osabu, shout out to you once again, Maxwell. When Maxwell said that, Sammy, have you seen what my boy has done? I said, yeah, we've seen it. Ghana is talking about it. The world is talking about it. This is an act of patriotism. I hear Afena is a sucker for Shatta Wale. Afena loves Shatta Wale to the bits. An opportunity came that after winning in the Conference Cup and that now that they're about to start the next season, he would be introduced onto the platform where the world will be watching. Fans of AS Roma, they will be, I think over 50,000 if I'm not scared, they will be watching. And he decided to go onto the platform with the On God song. Right after playing that song for those seconds, I'm getting information that streaming numbers of Shatta Wale on AudioMack, Shazam, and other platforms, they are just shooting up. They are just shooting up. I have done something like this before on this platform where I said that the footballers and our musicians, they always want to have that friendship. And that if the friendship can be maintained well, there will be that win-win situation for the artist and for the musicians, for the footballers as well. And that is one of the things we have seen. Even if Afena could not give Shatta Wale 20,000 euros or 50,000 euros, that particular plug is enough to give him the 20,000 euros in return. Because the number of people who will be there listening to the song, loving it, they'll be asking themselves, why will Afena choose this song? I'm sure they would want to go pay attention to who is the rightful owner of the song. sure Shazam will do the magic. And as they Shazam, the song will go up. The streaming numbers will go up, as has been the report so far. I saw some people post on social media that it has increased Shatta Wale's numbers online. What are we waiting for? If we don't want this, what else are we looking for again? This is the time that we need to support ourselves. I'm sure Afena might have interest in any other song from any other country. He could have called for any of them, but he decided to call one of his own, Shatta Wale, on God. And I want to believe Shatta Wale is grateful. I can see the way the fans are jubilating over the song being played at the AS Roma Park, and everybody's just happy for this. This is the kind of industry, this is the kind of friendship we always have to build. And this has been the editorial for today. I've told you Shatta will be doing an announcement for you later on how you guys are going to enjoy most from his shows, be it here in Ghana or abroad. Wait for it. My name is Sammy Flex, right here giving you the editorial on Sammy Flex TV. Special thanks to Currency, Richie Flex, and to Yala PG as well. And to you for always watching. Subscribe to us and let's do more. We're out of here.